Welcome to Doomgoryum report number 65.
Wow.
Brought to you by the guys from Doomgoryum's Horror Emporium. I am Max Master.
And I am the quite phlegmy Happy Wax.
Flemmy Wax.
Flemmy Wax.
And this back here is Colonel Jim, who never gets a cold because his immune system, as you can see, is very lean and rugged. So, yeah, and we're down here in the dungeon, and this is Doomgoryum report number 65.
Yep.
This is Chuck Norris. And he likes to beat the sun in the staring contest. But anyhow,
And he usually wins.
we've got a especially creepy flick for you tonight on the Doomgoryum report. It's the Babadook.
Babadook.
Which is an Australian flick.
Wow. Good for you guys.
Director Jennifer Kent, also the writer.
Good for you.
Stars a cast of Australian people that you probably never really seen, or I didn't recognize any of them, but
No. Really, there's only two people in this movie.
Yeah, it's Essie Davis as Amelia, and Noah Weissman as Samuel, her son.
Yep.
And then, you know, some other people. You got Daniel Henschel as Robbie, Tim Purcell as the Babadook, and you've got Kathy Adamek as Prue, who is Amelia's sister there. So
No relation to Gru.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no relation to Gru or Pooh. Or the people that live in the shoe. Okay. So here we are, and we're talking about the Babadook,
Yes.
which is fun, very fun indeed. Just thinking about the Babadook makes me want to have some leads in my hands. So what do you think?
Well, this movie is a diamond in the rough.
Pink hearts, yellow moons, orange stars, green clovers, and blue diamonds.
Really. You know, like I don't know if it was. I think it played at the Cannes Film Festival. That's how I heard about it, because when they have their After Dark Horror Festival and stuff, I usually try and see what movies they have and then, you know, try and watch them. And just the reviews on this movie before I even knew what the hell it was were just like no one has said anything bad about this movie. So I was like, we gotta watch it. And yeah, it was awesome. There's a lot going on. I mean, I can't remember what the mom's name is, but really she makes this movie. Amelia. She makes this movie. Her acting is superb in this.
What do you want?
I mean, the kid does what he needs to do, and that's drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's a pretty awesome little actor,
Yeah.
too, really. They were both very good, very powerful actors.
You can bring me the boy. You can bring me the boy.
Yeah, which is
And
very
that's
rare to say in a horror movie.
Yeah, and I mean, really, I mean, that's what makes a movie. You know, like you can have awesome special effects, and you know, awesome sets and backgrounds and all sorts of stuff. But if you got shitty actors, your movie's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean? And this movie she carried it. You know what I mean? And so did the kid, but she was just awesome. Like, her emotions were just, you know what I mean? So it's crazy, but I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was great. I have a couple things I want to say about it, but I'll let you go. And then I want to see what you have to say to see if we were on the same page as to what we actually thought was going on.
I like the fact that the movie's kind of like it's kind of a cross between everything. It's kind of a monster flick. It's kind of it's got some gore in it, not much, but like you know, some creepy shit going on. So it's got the gore, it's got the ghost story vibe, and it's also kind of like a psychological thriller. Because essentially, you don't really know if people are going crazy or if they're actually experiencing some sort of phenomena.
Yes.
And that's what was pretty cool about it. I thought, and it kept you going. Like early on, it was a bit. I like how they worked into it. It didn't, you know, but once it started, it was like, holy crap! Like, is this real or is it? It almost reminded me like of what was that, Jacob the Ladder or something like that, where you never really knew what was going on for a while. So thought that was pretty cool. And then of course the acting, like we already touched on, like between the mother and the son there, was just pretty amazing.
Yeah,
So,
and even the house.
Yeah,
even the house is a character in this movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just
it's very. I noticed. I don't know if you did, but it's very sort of white and dark. You know, white and black.
No
like
colors.
It was kind of really creepy.
Yeah.
The atmosphere.
Well, she's falling into a depression, right?
Yeah.
And the house shows that she's falling into a depression because there's no color in the friggin' house. You know what I mean? And that helps the movie. Like everything that the director and the writer, same person, did in this movie was done correctly. That's how you're supposed to make a good movie on a low budget, or relatively low budget. You know what I mean? And they just nailed it.
It wants to scare you first, then you'll see it.
Good actors, great settings, awesome story, and yeah, again, you don't really know if the Babadook's really there or if it's in her head, but when it is there, look out, because there's goosebumps.
It isn't real. It isn't real.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
it's pretty freaky, you know, and they don't show them a ton, but they just show them enough. You know what I mean? To
They leave it to your imagination,
Yeah.
which is always the best part, the best thing to do
Yep.
in flicks.
Yep.
And the other thing that's cool about it is, I like the nursery rhyme end of things.
If it's in a word or it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook. A rumbling sound, then 3 sharp knocks.
Babadook, dook, dook.
That's when you'll know he's around. You'll see him if you look.
She actually went. The person who wrote it actually went through the trouble of actually creating something. You know, I'm sure if we talked to some of our friends, they would say, "Well, no, this has been done before, or whatever. It's not original." But you know what? There hasn't been anything like this in quite a while,
Right.
and something's always based on something. But I mean, I thought it was kind of. It seemed like every once in a while you still get something that's a new kind of, or like a new story, anyways, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, God, honestly, we're at the point in, you know, our horror era, I guess, or
Yeah.
I mean, everyth's been done.
Absolutely.
It has. Like you said it best. Very rarely or almost never does something original come out.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like, so yeah, you can nitpick and say it's been done, but it really, I mean, the way she did it, I mean, it's okay to make a movie that's, if you take pieces from other movies, as long as you do it the right way, and she's obviously done it the right way because everybody's loving this flick.
All children see monsters.
Not like this.
I want to report.
So good for you.
Yep.
So I liked it. I'd give it a solid 8.5 for me. So
I would say 8.5 for myself.
yeah,
Thought it was pretty good.
I really enjoyed it. Especially, you know what the good thing was, which makes it even better, is I didn't know what this thing was about. I didn't even watch a trailer. You know what I mean? I just saw it. I saw it on Facebook, and like all the awesome reviews it had from the Cannes Film Festival, and it looked awesome. I didn't even know it was a horror movie. It could have been a friggin' kids movie. But when I got it, and then I was like, oh, this thing is amazing.
Yeah, like Babadook.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Babadook.
Marmaduke.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, Marmaduke! What did you... Man, you got a serious problem.
Marmaduke, yes.
So, you know, I mean, even the name was kind of different. So, I liked it.
It was awesome. Definitely check it out.
8.5 right here in the dungeon.
Yep.
We're proud to bring you this one. It's a pretty good one. We were striving to bring some good stuff to the screen down here, and some positive reviews.
Yes.
Because old Chucky back here is still kind of cowering and you know, recovering from his many flights during the recent half season, anyways, of the Walking Dead.
Oh, what a letdown.
We had to basically, you know, get some good stuff out here, keep things positive.
The Walking Dead is so horrible this season that I actually wish the Babadook would come to my house.
Babadook.
Babadook.
Take those people out. We should get Rick Grimes to read them the Babadook book in the next half season.
Yeah. Something. I don't know.
All right. So you heard it here. You will continue to hear it here. This has been episode number 65.
Wow.
And yeah, so stay scared and stay in touch. Subscribe.
By the time I'm done with Groot, he's gonna be begging for mercy. We have to warn him, and fast!